sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Miles Bridges.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young, and it's the monster in at the 5 down low. And for the Pelicans, they've got prime time. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. Then there's Miles Bridges. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight. Greg with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Cool with it. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Really nice teamwork. Poole put that pass right where it needed to be.
Now, Shea. Pass to Daniels. Fires for 3. Mack grabs the miss. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Now Murphy, at his size, 6'8", playing that wing position, such impressive versatility from him, especially when you consider how great a shooter he's becoming.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
No good on the second free throw.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Young taking his time here. Pass to Johnson. And here's Daniels. Here's the monster. He's covered by Mack. Shot clock at 6. Here's the monster. Mack grabs the miss. And here's Mack now. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Traditionally, that's how you want to...
Oh, no way. Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Greg, remember in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And that one's good. The monster.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Poole. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. They set the screen. No good on the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Second, DeJounte Murray.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
Here's Poole. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Mack. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Hawks leading. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with the shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
That's good from Young. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And so Young nails them both. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs. And Poole shot sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
Young outside. There's a good screen. Launches from deep. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Reza Shea wide open. It's good from long range. Reza Shea's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Poole. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Pass to Mack. Rebound, Atlanta. The Monsters got 4 rebounds in this game. Young against Murray. Young outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Mack looking around. Here's Bridges, and he lays it straight in.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead. Pass to the monster. Now, here's Johnson. Defended by Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Daniels from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you can see how comfortable Daniels is running that pick and roll. He called his own number that time.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Taking a look at some numbers for Mack. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And it's a strong accomplishment, third best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Pelicans trail by 6. Poole with it. Pass to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Young passes to the monster. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Poole. Bridges outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Bridges. The Hawks leading by 4. Now Young. 17 points for him last game against New York.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now Mack, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. It's stolen. And here's Daniels. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
The assist.
Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. And so here is New Orleans. 6-point game. Here's Poole. And And he banks in the layup.
Staying active and staying energetic. That's how they want Jordan Poole to play all the time.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now, here is Young. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Johnson, that's for 2. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 4. Mack finds Murray. Bridges, right side. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Both teams will make substitutions. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Carey. From the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
Now, here's Moody. This came out, he had 14. Johnson with it. Here's Carey. On the wing, Johnson from downtown, and Jones pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Takes it from 10, and again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They lead by 4. Okongwu a screen. Carey passes to Okongwu. Now, here's Moody. D right on him. Here's Messi. Okongwu grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now, Reza Shea. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Pass to Johnson. Trying to get something going. Bridges with some nice defense.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Launches it. The shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. And here's Daniels. Johnson outside. Up top, Okongwu. Shoots over Bridges. The Hawks again can't hit. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Lewis comes in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jordan Poole. Then for the Hawks, cool hands checked in for Jalen Johnson. Money comes in for Reza Shea. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniels. Outside, Jones. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Yeah, it's time for the 10-10. Get ready, everybody. You're going to see yourself on this.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Pelicans. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And I think for New Orleans, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season. but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Okongwu. They could use a bucket. Alvarado grabs the board.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Hawks lead by 4. The Pelicans shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Lewis attacking. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Alexander Walker.
A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Atlanta leading by 3. Kane, the pass to Cool Hands. Here's Carey. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Moody. Cool Hands passes to Carey. Here's Cool Hands. He's defended by Alvarado. Lets it go with a 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Alvarado. The 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Jones. That one goes. Count it. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 2. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Cool Hands. Still scoreless. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Olynyk checked in. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-6 run. Alvarado passes to Hawkins. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Kane. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Carey. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 1.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top. They're up by 1. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got money. Kelly Olynyk is out there with the monster, and it's Young, and it's Reza Shea in at the small forward position. Now, here is Young. Pass to the monster. 5 to shoot. From 8, and it's in off the backboard. The Monsters got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Atlanta. Pelicans trail by 3. Alvarado passes to Matt. Here's Misi. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
The Pelicans have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Jose Alvarado.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Daniels, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Alvarado. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Now, here is Young. To the middle. Here's Reza Shea. And a missed layup. The Pelicans trail. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Olynyk with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Daniels. Here's the monster. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for New Orleans. Poole comes in for Jose Alvarado. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Olynyk. Second free throw, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. They set the pick. And here's Poole for 3. Here's Matt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Pelicans have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. The first one falls, and the Pelicans making a change here. Looney's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Now, Poole. Out left to the wing. Murray outside. Murray is screen on Johnson. 6 to shoot. Looney passes to Poole. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Poole's got his third basket of the night right there. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Johnson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's the monster, defended by Looney. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here is Murray. Over Young. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Murray looking around. And another three for New Orleans.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2 to the paint. Here's the monster. He's covered by Matt. Here's the monster. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
He misses the free throw. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Matt. And the second free throw, good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is Poole. He's got 7 from outside off the mark.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Poole. Back to Looney. Here's Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Timeout.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, everyone. I can take you
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in. Moody with it. Nothing on the board. Murray outside. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We'll take a look at the Hawks. Right there in 5th position. Middle of the pack in the conference.
And right now for Atlanta, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Okongwu dishes to Young. Back to Okongwu. Misses the baby hook. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Murray, down low. Here's Moody. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Free throw good, Moody. Moody hits them both. Here's Young. He has 7. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Pass to Moody. Now here's Looney. Still without a basket. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And the Pelicans miss again. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Shea missing. New Orleans gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Okongwu at the elbow. Poke loose, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams, the Pelicans 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Krejci's checked in. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Krejci. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson outside. buries the long-range jumper.
Johnson.
Johnson's
For
got
3.
7 points in the game.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Looney with it. Inside. Here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity, and that one drops for him. Looney's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Here's Krejci. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu a screen. Pulls it up. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 5. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Murray outside. Now Moody. Murray outside. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
The IQ showing up here as Murray uses that pick to get free.
Hawks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
The Pelicans have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
Now, Herbert Jones, such a long wing. He plays excellent defense, guards a ton of positions out there. This guy has tremendous value.
Lewis checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Hawks, Cool Hands checked in for Johnson. Thunder comes in for Rizichet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniel. And so Jones nails both of them. Alexander Walker with the ball. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Okongwu.
Number 22, Kelly Olynyk.
To Krejci. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Lewis. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Carey. He's covered by Murray. Good work there as it goes. Carey's got 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bridges outside. Shot, high post. Green for 2 points. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
The jumper Bridges has is wet, demonstrating how lethal he is from his spots on the court.
Here's Carey. He has 5. Pass to Krejci. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Murray. And here is Lewis to the middle. Here's Bridges. New Orleans moving the ball around. Lewis gets the bucket.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Carey. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
For the Hawks, Carey, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Kane, he's checked in for Atlanta. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Alvarado. He has 5. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low, unloads. Lewis hits the bucket. Lewis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
2 minutes.
Here's Carey. Last game he had 13. Here's Olynyk. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hawkins with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Defensive foul.
Max checked in for Lewis.
33. First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for 1. Hawkins.
That's good from Hawkins.
Well, the 14th pick in the 2023 draft, Jordan Hawkins, there's no question about his offensive potential.
Here's Carey. He's got 7. Pass to Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Kane. The 3-pointer, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's some players that you want on the line as often as possible these days. For the past month, these are the leading free throw shooting 2 guards in the league. Look at Thunder, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a 3-point play the hard way.
And they have no issues with drawing that kind of contact. They're more than willing to put their bodies on the line, because as well as they shoot the free throws, they know these trips to the line will always pay off. Easy too.
And so Jones nails both of them. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Carry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. His last 10 games, he's around 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation, when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Messi, and he uses the glass on the lane. Messi's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Kane. Here's the 3. Mack grabs the miss. Mack's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here is Hawkins. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Carey. Good on the 3-point shot. Carey's got 11.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Pass to Hawkins. "16 seconds left to play here in the half. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Hawkins has got his second bucket of the night. Here's Carey. He's got 11. Olynyk, a screen on Hawkins. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They know how to draw whistles. They're attacking, but being smart about it.
This is what you do when you play a team that has no discipline. You go right at them, make them self-destruct.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's Young. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's prime time. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Bridges in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Mack. Drops in the layup for 2. Mack's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New Orleans.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's the monster. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
One shot.
Pelicans leading by 11. And here is Murray. Here he goes.
With the combination of length and speed, defenses have a lot of trouble handling DeJounte Murray off the drive.
Team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For 2, DeJounte Murray.
That free throw missing.
Well, since coming into the league, Murray's worked so hard on his free throw shooting. It's really paying off.
Good on the second free throw.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Here's the monster. Bridges with the board.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Now, Poole. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
One shot.
Murray with it. He's got 6. Pass to Bridges. He lobs it up.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bridges against Johnson. Here's the monster. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans leading by 10. And Matt kicks to Murray. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Poole. Matt with the ball. He's covered by Daniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third personal foul.
And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. You look at the monster, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, prime time, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
And he knocks down the first one. And Mack drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here is Daniels. He has 5. Pass to Young. Now Rizachet connects from three-point range. Rizachet's got 10 points.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Murray with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And here is Bridges. Over in the corner, Poole. And again, no good by New Orleans.
But a D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Young with no one around. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. He's got 13.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Up again. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Sweet move. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Here's Mack. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Now Rizachet. He's got 10. Pass to the monster. Young with the ball. Here's the monster. He's covered by Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The first one falls. Some changes for New Orleans. Kevon Looney is checked in for Mack, and it's Moses Moody in for Murray. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pelicans leading by 4. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Check out the numbers for Young. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to Poole. They need this one. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Poole's got 10 points in the game.
Talk about some confidence. Jordan Poole, wow.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Poole after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Bridges. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 10 points for him.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Riza with it. He's got 10. Here's Daniels. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Now look at the focus from Daniels, taking that opportunity very seriously.
And here is Moody. Pass to Poole. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Hawks trail by 5. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Who's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Now Moody, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. Poole against Young. Poole, the pass to Looney. Can't hit from in close. For Atlanta, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And now the Pelicans on the break. A pull-up, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Pelicans lead by 7. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. Pelicans, number 1.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Carey. 11 points in the game. Young outside from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Moody. Back to Jones. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play.
Third team foul. Count the basket. Jones. Defensive foul. Kelly Olynyk.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Shooting 1.
Hawks trail by 10. Here's Kane. No scoring in this one. Pass to Carey. Over Hawkins. And it's Carey missing. New Orleans leading by 10. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Olynyk.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
That free throw, no good. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Young. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Carey. He's got 11. The three-pointer off the mark. Jones looking for an opening. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Carey. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Ripped away. Now Jones. Pass to Moody. From past the arc. Nisi, the second chance points on the tip in. Nisi's got 6 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
The Hawks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
The dancer. Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 1, Jalen Johnson.
The Hawks trail by 15. Here's Carey. He's got 11. And it's blocked. Hawkins with it. On the wing, Jones. And the 3 off target. Atlanta shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now, here's Moody. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jones. The 3 ball. The rebound by Carey. The Hawks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to Alexander Walker.
2 minutes.
And here is Johnson
2 minutes.
to stop the run. And it's good on the way-in. 9 points for Jalen Johnson.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Messi. Over to the left wing. Lets it go. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Alexander Walker on the wing. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. They get a hand on it. Moody with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely. Count it, good. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Johnson. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's around 14 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And he makes the first. So for the Pelicans, Mack comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Moody. Both good from the line that time. Now Alvarado. He's got 5. To the wing on the left. And here's Hawkins. Pass to Messi. Now Mack down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Max got 8 here in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Carey. He's got 13. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans pull it in. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 5, DeJounte Murray.
Pelicans leading by 15. Hawkins with it. He's got 6. Outside for Murray. From deep. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got 8 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pelicans lead by 17. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right, stops, it's defensive boards.
Well, as we just heard, asking his guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Johnson. Thunder is out there with Trae Young. Then there's the monster. And it's Kane in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Misi. Bridges against Johnson. Outside, Jones. Bridges for 3. The monster with the rebound. The monster's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges with the steal. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires for 3. Cans it from downtown. Murray's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pelicans. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
Murray finds Poole. There's the pick. Johnson against Bridges. 16 feet away. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Young. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Bridges outside. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The putback. Atlanta with the rebound. Now, here is Young. In the corner, Daniels. Back to Young. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Young's got 12 points here in the second half. Pelicans leading by 14. Bridges outside. Jones sets the pick for Bridges. Got a piece of it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And he recovers it. Pass to Poole. Murray with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Now Murray. Jones with the screen on Young. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Tries again. On the basket by Jones.
I like the quick trigger from Jones that time. I know the shot was there, and I know he didn't wait for it.
Bridges against Johnson. Here's the monster. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nisi's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Young, no good. New Orleans leading by 16. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans are hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
It's blocked. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Kane. The tray. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Bridges outside. Here's Misi. Johnson with the block.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Misi. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Nisi, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Max checked in for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Atlanta. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
New Orleans leading by 9. And here is Murray. Pass to Poole. Here's Messi. To the middle, looking for Mack. He gets it there. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Young finds Johnson. Misses the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Mack. Back to Poole. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Young with the ball. Down low. And then Johnson with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Now, here's Poole. To the left side wing. Now Mack. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the Hawks. The Monsters got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. So he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is Murray. Pass to Moody. From outside the arc. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Johnson with it. Here is Daniels. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
So it's the Hawks now. Reza Shea in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Daniels has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Murray outside. Bridges dishes to Murray. Back to Bridges. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Murray outside. 5 on the clock.
Daniels stays right on top of the shooter. This guy can defend multiple positions.
Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. Riza with it. Young pass to the monster. The jump hook. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now, here's Bridges. Takes it inside.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
Third team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Miles Bridges. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bridges. Now, here is Young. Riza in the corner. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 16 points for Riza. So it's the Pelicans now. They lead by 4. Pass to Murray. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Throw it up to Trey, and he'll finish it off.
The Hawks trail by 6. Now Daniels. Young outside. Riza with it. Jones covering. And here's Daniels. 5 to shoot. Releases. And again, it's Atlanta.
Assist from Daniels.
Pelicans leading by 4. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Moody. Lets the three fly. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
At the line for 2, Miles Bridges.
And that one falls for Bridges. New Orleans making a switch here. Poole's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Daniels. Off target from outside. Pelicans leading by 6. And taken away by Johnson. And here we go. All going up court.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Bridges. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Rebound by the Hawks. Lamont has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Rizachet with it. And here's Young. The layup off target. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now, here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Pass to Murray from downtown. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Personal foul. 4 team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Now, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Murray, no good. Johnson outside. Pass to the monster. Launches it. Bridges with the board. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Poole kicks to Jones. Back to Poole. Johnson over to help. Now Murray. New Orleans moving it around. Bridges with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Drills it from outside.
The corners head on anywhere on the arc works for Trey Murphy.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Pelicans, George Bull, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
At the line for 2, Messi.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.